like your perfume, echoes hanging in the dark. I talk to shadows like they're you, trying to stitch a shattered heart. Every clock keeps moving on, but I'm frozen in that goodbye. You said we'd heal with time, but time just watched me cry. I smile for the world, but it's just pretend. I learned how to breathe, but not how to mend. I'm still broken, still hoping you'll feel me in the silence. Still holding on to moments that hurt more than your absence. I try letting go, I try being strong, but love doesn't fade when it's gone on. I'm still broken since you've been gone. Your name lives in every song, in every streetlight glow. I trace the past like it's a map to a place I can't outgrow. They say love comes back around, but mine just learned to ache. You took the best of me and left what's hard to save. I'm not the same, I won't deny. Some nights I break just to survive. I'm still broken, still hoping you'll hear me when I'm quiet. Still drowning in the words I never said, I never tried. I rebuild walls, but they fall apart every time I remember your heart. I'm still broken since you've been gone. If loving you was a crime, I confess every time I do it all again. Even knowing how it ends, I don't miss who you are, I miss who I was with you. Now I'm standing in the dark, learning how to feel brand new. I'm still broken, still healing. Every scar tells the truth. I'm learning how to breathe again in a world without you. Maybe someday love won't hurt this way. Maybe I'll be okay, but tonight I'm broken, still broken for you. The pain fades slow, but my heart remembers you. We exist in the space between hello and goodbye, in the pause between the question and the answer. Somewhere in the middle of the truth and the lie, a love that's neither cure nor cancer. Not quite together, not completely apart, stuck in this liminal state. Somewhere between the ending and the start, we hesitate. We're caught in the space between two worlds, neither here nor there. Love in between, we're suspended here. Love in between, neither far nor near, existing in the gap where we don't belong. Love in between, we're not strong enough to leave or stay completely. Love in between, barely sweetly, holding on to this uncertainty. place where nothing's clear, where the silence between words, the space between breaths, the moment in between what's felt and heard, the pause before life and death. Not lovers anymore, but not quite friends, not strangers, but not intimate. Somewhere where the beginning ends and endings don't commit. We're living in the comma, not the period, in transition undefined. Doesn't fit in neat categories of yes or no. Maybe we're meant to sit in this threshold to and fro, neither fully present nor completely gone. This space isn't pleasant, but it's where we've drawn our line in the sand that keeps moving with the tide. We don't understand this place where we reside, between what was and what could be, between your heart and mine, between captivity and free. We're stuck between the lines. Love in between, exhausting place. Love in between, we can't erase the history, write the future clear. Love in between, we're here in purgatory of our own making. Love between, we're breaking from the strain of being undefined. Love in between, we find ourselves lost in the middle ground. Neither here nor there. Love in between, suspended in air. Love in between, forever stuck. I still hear your voice in empty rooms, bouncing off the walls at night. Your laughter reverberates and looms, though you're nowhere in sight. Every word you ever said to me comes back in waves of sound. This acoustic memory follows me around. Your voice repeats but grows more faint with every repetition. Love like echoes fading but still here. Like echoes, I can hear you calling out but it's not real. Love like echoes, I feel the vibration of what you nothing of your voice at all. At least these echoes are a gift, even as they fall into quieter and quieter returns, until I can't hear anything. My heart still yearns for one more echo to ring. Love like echoes, almost gone. Love like echoes, I hold on to the faintest repetition. Love like echoes, my condition is to live off these reflections of the real thing, but they'll do. Love like echoes of loving you. Love like echoes, fading into silence. Love like echoes, of distance and defiance. Love like echoes, echoes, echoes. No slammed doors, no broken plates, no screaming matches, no cruel debates. We just unravel like a worn out thread, pulling power to word being said. There was no villain in our stories, and just two lovers who stopped being friends. We didn't explode, we didn't fight, we just faded into different nights. Sometimes the saddest endings are the ones that make no sound. We just stopped pretending and let each other down. We broke softly like a whisper, not a bang, just a gentle surrender. No big moment to remember. We broke softly, tender, like petals falling from a flower, one by one until there's nothing left. We broke softly without sound, just quietly came unwound. I still see kindness in your eyes, but love is left without goodbyes. We're gentle with each other's hearts, even as we're falling apart. No one did anything wrong here, that's what makes it so unclear. How to grieve what didn't break with violence, just dissolved into the silence. Sometimes the saddest endings are the ones that make no sound. We just stop pretending and let each other down. We broke softly like a whisper, not a bang, just a gentle surrender. No big moment to remember. We broke softly, tender, like petals falling from a flower, one by one until there's nothing left. We broke softly without sound, just quietly came unwound. Maybe it would hurt less if we could hate, if there was someone to blame for this fate. But you're still beautiful and still so kind. We just lost whatever kept us intertwined. How do you mourn something that died so slow, with no explosion, just an undertow pulling us under without a fight? We broke softly into the night. I wanted fireworks, I wanted proof, some dramatic moment of the truth. But real love sometimes just slips away with nothing left to say. We broke softly like the morning, gentle light that brings the dawning of a day without each other. We broke softly undercover like snow that We broke softly. I gave you everything I had to give. Pour my heart out just to watch you live your life without giving back to me. Love without return is all I'll ever be. I was the giver, you were the taker. I was the builder, you were the breaker. Of balance, of fairness, of equal ground. Love without return is what I found. I kept giving, hoping you'd reciprocate, but love without return just made me wait for something that was never gonna come. Love without return left me undone. Love without return is a one-way street. I'm pouring out while you retreat into yourself, into your needs. Love without return is what bleeds me. I love you with everything I am, but you never reach back for my hand. This isn't love, it's just me giving. Love without return isn't living. I made excuses for the empty space where your love should have been placed. Told myself you love me in your way. Love without return is what I'd say, but deep down I knew the truth was clear. You took my love and never gave it here back to me in any form at all. Love without return just made me small. I kept giving, hoping you'd reciprocate, but love without return just made me wait for something that was never gonna come. Love without return left me undone. Love without return is a one-way street. I'm pouring out while you retreat into yourself, into your needs. Love without return is what bleeds me. I love you with everything I am, but you never reach back for my hand. This isn't love, it's just me giving. Love without return isn't living. Maybe I confused my worth with what I gave. Maybe I thought loving you would save me from having to ask for what I need, but love without return just made me bleed. I deserve someone who gives back to someone who loves me like I loved you, not this empty echo of my voice. Love without return isn't a choice I should have to make again. I'm learning now that love should flow both ways, not just for me on endless days, while you just take and never show. Love without return has taught me though that I'm worth more than this one-sided pain, worth more than loving in vain, worth someone who will love me back. Love without return is what I lack. Love without return is a one-way street. I'm pouring out while you retreat thought this time would be different somehow, that I learned my lesson by now. But here I am on familiar ground, watching love slip away without a sound. I played my cards, I gave my all, built my hopes up just to watch them fall. Same story, different face, different time, same empty space. I keep betting on forever, but forever never stays. I'm a fool for thinking this time wouldn't end the same way. I lose again, I lose again. Another heart that I can't mend, another love that had to end. I lose again, I lose again. I'm back at square one with the pain. History repeating like the rain. No matter how hard I defend, I lose again. Should've seen the writing on the wall, the signs were there before the fall, but I ignored them like I always do. Convinced myself that this was new. Maybe I'm the common thread in every goodbye that's been said. Maybe I'm the reason why love keeps passing me by. I keep betting on forever, but forever never stays. I'm a fool for thinking this time wouldn't end the same way. I lose again, another heart that I can't mend, another love that had to end. I lose again, I lose again. I'm back at square one with the pain. History repeating like the rain. No matter how hard I defend, I lose again. How many times can a heart break before it can't be fixed? How many losses can I take before I quit? They say the definition of insane is doing the same thing, expecting change. Well then call me crazy, call me lost. I keep loving at any cost. Even when I know the end, even when I can't win, I still play the game and lose again and again. I lose again, I lose again. Another scar I can't defend, another wound I won't mend. I lose again, I lose again. Standing in the ruins and in the rain, watching love walk away in vain. I gave it everything I had to give, but losing's just the way I live. Maybe someday I'll learn to fold before my heart turns cold. But tonight I'm counting losses, bearing all the crosses of loving and losing again and again. Lose again, I always lose again. Always again. Light is creeping through the blinds. Another day I have to say goodbye. Your suitcase by the door feels like a knife, cutting through the fabric of our life. You say you have to go, I understand, but understanding doesn't help my hands from shaking as I watch you walk away. I wish you could stay. Every time feels like the last time. Every kiss could be our final. I'm memorizing how you look right now before you turn around. second like it's oxygen. The house becomes a tomb without your voice. Leaving wasn't my choice or yours. But life keeps pulling you in different ways, and I keep watching you board different planes, knowing that you'll come back. Don't ease the pain of wishing you could stay. Every time feels like the last time. Every kiss could be a final. I'm memorizing how you look right now before you turn around. I wish you could stay just a little bit longer. Hold me a little bit stronger before you slip away. I wish you could stay. Stop the clock from moving, keep this moment from concluding. I need you here with me, but wishing doesn't change a thing. I wish you could stay. What if one day you don't come back? What if goodbye becomes permanent fact? What if I run out of wishes to make? What if one day my heart just breaks from all this letting go? I'm tired of being strong, tired of moving on. Every time you leave, I lose a piece of me. How many more goodbyes can I survive? I wish you could stay forever this time, not just for tonight, but for all our days. I wish you could stay, and we never have to wonder if we're being torn asunder by distance and time. I'm begging you, baby, please don't go this time. I wish you could stay. God, I wish you could stay. Oh, but you're already gone, and I'm here alone with just my wishes and your ghost. I wish you could stay. I wish you could stay, but you're already walking away. I wish you could stay. I can feel us dying slowly, like oxygen running out. We're gasping but we're barely holding on without a doubt. That this is the final moment before we fade to black. Our love is almost broken, there's no bringing it back. We're taking our last breath together, one final inhale before the end. Our last breath, we're breathing in our last breath. Where do I begin to say goodbye to all we were? Our last breath is a blur of everything we're about to lose. Our last breath, we didn't choose this ending, but here we are. Our last breath, our final scar. Your hand is getting colder, and mine as we lie here. The room is growing older with every atmosphere that escapes between us. This space we can't refill, the silence that will of the life we used to know. Our last breath, so shallow now. Our last breath, somehow we knew this day would come for us. Our last breath is just the final proof that we've expired. Our last breath, we're tired of fighting for air that isn't there. Our last breath we share. In the movies they make dying look peaceful and serene, but we've been slowly suffocating in the space that grows between. And this last breath isn't gentle, it's desperate, it's afraid, it's the end of something mental. All the promises we made to love through any weather, to never let this die. But here we are together, taking our last breath goodbye. Our last breath, and then it's done. Our last breath, we've become just another love that couldn't survive. Our last breath, we're alive for just one moment more. Our last breath before the door closes on everything we've been. Our last breath, and then silence. Our last breath, yeah, silence. Our last breath, and then it's done. Our last breath, we've become just another love that couldn't survive. Our last breath, we're alive. No slamming doors, no shouting matches, no throwing things or burning bridges down. Just two people running out of chances in the silence of this town. We didn't go out with explosion or accusations flying through the air. Just a slow erosion of two people who stopped caring enough to care. The credits rolling with no sound as our story wins down. Our quiet ending, barely a whisper. Our quiet ending, we didn't even miss her. The dramatic finale that never came. Our quiet ending, no one to blame, just two hearts that drifted apart. Our quiet ending from the start was written in the silences we kept. Our quiet ending we just let through the death of I thought love died in flames and fury, not in gentle resignation, not in this slow motion story of peaceful separation. We smile politely as we divide. without light. Our quiet ending, no climax here. Our quiet ending, crystal clear. That some loves don't explode, they just dissolve. Gentle like a light dimming down, a quiet ending without sound. Maybe if we screamed and fought, I'd have something to hold on to, some passionate last thought, instead of this subdued acceptance that we're done. No anger to sustain me, no battle lost or won, just quiet that because there's nothing to forgive, no one keeping score, just two people who can't live together anymore. Our quiet ending, so polite. Our quiet ending, we didn't fight. What do we hide? Oh, what do we lose? Our quiet ending, we choose to walk away with grace and calm. Our quiet ending, no alarm to wake us from this peaceful fade. A quiet ending is the gentlest goodbye. A quiet ending, no one will remember. A quiet ending, soft as December. A quiet ending. We had all the time we thought we'd need, forever stretched ahead of you and me. But somewhere in the middle of our story, the hourglass fell and shattered at our feet. I didn't hear it break at first, just noticed sound was spilling words through cracks I couldn't see before. Now time's running out the door. We used to have tomorrow guaranteed. Now I'm watching seconds bleed through my fingers, through the floor. We don't have forever anymore. Our time cracked and now it's leaking out. Every moment slipping through the drought of what we used to be, what we could have stayed. Watch the hours turn to minutes, then they fade away. Our time cracked like fragile glass, couldn't hold the weight of all we asked. Now I'm counting down instead of up. Our time cracked, and it's not enough. Remember when we waste whole afternoons, lying there beneath your bedroom moon, talking about nothing, everything and plans that we believe will never slip our hands. But clocks don't wait for broken hearts to mend, and calendars don't care about the end. The dates kept moving while we stayed the same. Now I'm drowning in the hours that remain. We used to have tomorrow guaranteed. Now I'm watching seconds bleed through my fingers to the floor. We don't have forever anymore. Our time cracked and now it's leaking out. Every moment slipping through the drought of what we used to be, what we could have stayed. Watch the hours turn to minutes, then they fade away. Our time cracked like fragile glass, couldn't hold the weight of all we asked. Now I'm counting down instead of up. to be what we'll never be again. Watch the hours turn to nothing in the end. Our time cracked like fragile glass. Try to hold on, but it moved too fast. Now I'm counting down to zero love. Our time cracked, and it's not enough. The last rain falls, the hourglass goes still. Our time's all gone against our will. Our time cracked and broke apart like everything, including us. Our time cracked. It's been 6 months since you walked away, but my body hasn't learned you're gone. I still feel you next to me each day, like a phantom that lives on. Your touch lingers on my skin, even though you're not here to hold. The sensation from within won't let go, won't grow cold. My nerves remember every trace of you in my space. I'm still feeling you, though you're not around. Still feeling you, without a sound. You haunt my senses like a ghost. I'm still feeling you the most in moments when I'm all alone. Still feeling you in my bones. Can't shake this physical memory. I'm still feeling you with me. I feel your breath against my neck when I'm lying here at night. Your arms were on me, but I check, and there's no one holding tight. I swear I smell your cologne in crowds of strangers passing by. My body thinks you're coming home, though my mind knows that's a lie. These phantom sensations won't subside. You're gone, but you're still inside. I'm still feeling you everywhere I go. Still feel you moving slow through my days with this day. I'm still feeling you, I can't shake. I'm every of your hands on mine. Still feeling you at blind flight to this body that remembers you. I'm still feeling you, it's true. They say time heals the heart, but they don't talk about the body. How we hold on to every part of someone who was embodied in your daily life and routine, in your muscle memory, and sensations felt but not seen. In this persistent reverie, I've deleted a number, unfollowed your page, but I still feel you, and I wonder how long before this stage of physical haunting fades, before my skin forgets. Be sensory parade of touch I can't resist. I'm still feeling you. Here's my eyes, still feeling you, like shattered glass embedded in my every nerve. I'm still feeling you, I deserve a sensation, still feeling you. This physical relation, still feeling you. Though you're not here. We used to be pulled together like the moon pulls the tide. Some invisible tether kept us side by side. But now I'm floating in the darkness, untethered and alone. This weightless, endless darkness, since gravity's gone. Nothing pulls me back to you. I'm drifting further into blue. Love without gravity, I'm floating away. Love without gravity, can't stay. Grounded to the ground we used to share. Love without gravity, up in the air with no force pulling me to you. Love without gravity, I flew too far to ever find my way back. Love without gravity, off track. I remember when your presence was the center of my world. I orbited your essence. Now I'm spinning unfurled into empty space without direction. No gravitation, no embrace. Lost without your attraction. Floating in this place. The physics of our love have changed. Nothing keeps me in your range. Love without gravity, weightless and lost. Love without gravity, the cost of losing the force that held us tight. Love without gravity, I might drift forever in this void. Love without gravity, destroy the center that I revolve around. Love without gravity, unbound. I'm reaching for something to hold on to, some anchor in the dark. But space is vast when I'm without you, without your gravitational spark. Maybe I'll find a new orbit, another sun to circle round. But right now I'm falling upward, with no way to touch the ground. No weight, no pull, no center, just endless empty space to enter. Missing the force that kept me whole, the gravity of your soul. Love without gravity, I'm lost at sea. Love without gravity, floating free. But freedom feels like falling when there's no floor. Love without gravity, I'm sure that I'd give anything to feel. Yeah. Love without gravity, revealed that weightlessness is just another word. Love without gravity, for hurt. Love without gravity, drifting endlessly. Love without gravity. We burn bright like a supernova, lighting up the darkest skies. But stars that shine the most burn over, fastest as the price. We had the kind of love that blazed so hard it hurt to touch. Everyone stopped and stared amazed, but it was all too much. We consumed ourselves to give off light. Nothing left to sustain the night. We burn bright, we burn so bright, burn bright. Illuminated the night with a fire that couldn't last forever. We burn bright, but whether we wanted to or not, we burned out. Burn bright, without a doubt, the most beautiful destruction I've seen. We burn bright. What we've been, they'll talk about us for years to come. The love that scorched the earth, how we became and then undone. For what it's worth, we didn't fade or slowly die. We went out in a blaze, painted colors across the sky. In our final days, we turned our love into a funeral pyre, all-consuming fire. We're burned bright, a flash of light, burned bright, holding tight to something that was killing us slowly. We burned bright, we were the only ones who couldn't see the end. Burned bright, we couldn't mend what was destined to combust. We burned bright, turned to dust. Maybe it's better to have burned than never felt the flame. Maybe the lessons that we learned were worth the pain. But right now I'm in the ashes of what we used to be, watching our memory flashes of you and me. When we were incandescent, before we fell apart. When love was luminescent, before it broke my heart. We burn too bright to maintain, burn bright. I can't explain how something so beautiful could hurt. We burn bright, we converted all our love into heat and light. Burn bright, one perfect night that lasted months but couldn't stay. Burn bright, then burned away. Burn bright. Like shooting stars, we burn bright. Now just scars. We burn so bright. We're lying in the same bed, but miles apart inside our heads. Your hand is cold when I reach out. We've forgotten what this was about. I can see you, but you're not here. Close enough to touch, but disappear. When did we become strangers, sharing space? Two people who forgot each other's face. We used to finish each other's sentences. Now we can't even start them. The silence builds its fences, and we just let it harden. We felt distant, even when we're close, like shadows of the love we used to know. In the same distant and we let it die. Remember when we talked for hours? Now small talk feels like it devours every bit of energy we've got left. Conversations become our greatest test. Your eyes don't light up when I walk in. My touch don't make you smile like it did back then. We're going through motions we rehearsed so well, living in the ruins where our loved ones fell. We used to finish each other's sentences. Now we can't even start them. The silence builds its fences, and we just let it harden. We felt distant, even when we're close, like shadows of the love we used to know. In the same room, but oceans in between, the emptiest together I've ever been. We felt distant, drifting slow, watching us fade like an undertow. Two hearts beating out of time. We felt distant and we let it die. I don't know when you stopped being home, when this house became a place I feel alone. We're roommates playing lovers in a play that should've closed so many days ago, but we're too scared to walk away. Too tired to make it stay. So we just exist in this in-between, the saddest place I've ever been. We felt distant, we felt distant, till we disappeared. We used to move like water flows, every step, every turn, we both knew where to go. Your heartbeat matched mine perfectly in sync. Now we're stumbling over everything. Remember dancing in the kitchen late at night. Our bodies knew the language, didn't need the light. But somewhere between then and now we fell out of time with each other, can't you tell? We're counting different beats, walking different streets, even when we're side by side. Something's died. To the ending of me and you, we lost rhythm and I don't know how to find our way back to the music now. We're just noise where there used to be a song. We lost rhythm and now we're all wrong. I zigged when you zagged this morning, reached for your hand but you were already going the other way, like we're speaking different tongues, playing melodies that can't be sung. We used to finish each other's melodies, now we're clashing keys in harmonies. Every conversation feels like a fight to find a chord that sounds right. We're counting different beats, walking different streets, even when we're side by side. Our timing's died. We lost rhythm, baby, we're offbeat. Can't find the tempo, you and me. We're out of step, out of phase, out of tune, dancing to the ending of me and you. Maybe we can learn to dance again, find the 1, 2, 3 that we had back then. But you're rushing and I'm falling behind. We can't sync up no matter how we try. The conductor's gone, the orchestra's confused. We're playing beautiful notes, but they're all misused. I'm in 3/4 time while you're in 4/4, and I don't think we can do this anymore. We lost rhythm, baby, we're off beat. Can't find the tempo, you and me. We're out of step, out of phase, out of tune, dancing to the ending of me and you. We lost rhythm and I don't know how to find our way back to the music now. We're just noise where there used to be a song. We lost rhythm. We lost rhythm. And now we're all wrong. The silence sounds better than this discord, better than fighting to find a chord. We lost rhythm, lost our song, and maybe we've been out of sync too long. We lost rhythm. We lost rhythm. And the music's gone. You say I'm different, I'm not who I was, but you don't see that you're the cause. I was just reacting to the shift in you. You changed first, then I changed too. Your eyes stopped lighting up when I walked in. Your touch got colder underneath your skin. I felt the distance growing in your heart. You changed first, that's where we fell apart. I was just trying to protect myself from loving someone who was loving someone else, or loving nothing, I couldn't tell. But you changed first, I know it well. You changed first, don't put this all on me. I was just responding, but I could see you pulled away. I felt the drift, you changed first. I felt the shift, don't rewrite history to ease your pain. Don't make me carry all the blame. I know what I saw, I know what's true. You changed first, then I changed too. Ooh, you stopped asking how my day had been. Stop laughing at the jokes I spin. Your body language told me you were done. You changed first, I wasn't the only one. I tried to bring back what you used to have, but you were already down a different path. By the time I started pulling back from you, you changed first. I was just catching up to what you do. I was just trying to protect myself from loving someone who was loving someone else, or loving nothing, I couldn't tell. But you changed first, I know it well. You changed first, don't put this all on me. I was just responding to what I could see. You pulled away, I felt the drift. You changed first, I felt the shift. Don't rewrite history to ease your pain. Don't make me carry all the blame. I know what I saw, I know what's true. You changed first, then I changed too. Maybe you don't even realize it yet. Maybe you rewrote it in your head, convinced yourself it was all my fault. But I remember when your love came to a halt. I was still trying, I was still there when you started acting like you didn't care. So don't you dare say I gave up first. You changed first, and that's what hurt the worst. I watched you fall out of love with me while I was fighting desperately to keep us from becoming this. But you changed first, I can't dismiss. The timeline doesn't lie, the truth is clear. You left emotion didn't notice when it started. The shift was subtle, barely there, like seasons changing without warning. One day I looked and you weren't the same. No announcement, no declaration, just small adjustments day by day. Your laugh sounds different in the morning. Your eyes don't fight mine the same way. It wasn't loud or violent, just a whisper in the dark. You changed so quietly, I almost missed my breaking heart. You changed quietly, like the tide, pulling back without goodbye. I was sleeping while you drifted. Now you're someone I don't recognize. You changed quietly, piece by piece, till the person that I loved became a memory. You changed quietly on me. The way you hold your coffee's different. The music that you play has changed. Your silences have grown much longer. Your touch feels careful, feels strange. I keep searching for the moment when you became somebody new, but change don't always come with thunder. Sometimes it just slips through. It wasn't loud or violent, just a whisper in the dark. You changed so quietly, I almost missed my breaking heart. You changed quietly, like the tide, pulling back without goodbye. I was sleeping while you drifted. Now you're someone I don't recognize. You changed quietly, piece by piece, till the person that I loved became a memory. You changed quietly on me. Maybe I was blind, or maybe you were just that smooth, erasing who you were while I was holding on to you. Did you know you were changing, or did it just occur? Are you mourning who you were, or am I the only one who hurts? I'm in love with someone who doesn't exist anymore. They left without a word and you moved in through their door, wearing their face, using their name. But everything has changed, and I'm left here wondering if I changed too and couldn't see. If we both slipped away into who we were meant to be. You changed quietly, like the snow, falling soft till everything's covered below. I was living while you transformed. Now I'm standing in the cold, alone. You changed quietly, little by little, till the person that I loved became a riddle I can't solve. You changed quietly, you changed quietly on me. And now I'm mourning someone who's standing right in front of me. The strangest kind of grief. You changed quietly, so quietly. You changed, and I lost you silently. You changed, and I lost you silently. I can see it in the way you look at me now, like I'm just someone you figured out. No more mystery, no more spark. You've given up before we fell apart. You don't ask about my day anymore. Don't reach for my hand like you did before. The effort's gone, the fire's died. I'm watching you quit right before my eyes. this alone. You've already let go. You stopped trying, and I felt it like a door that's slowly closing. You stopped trying, stopped fighting for the love we had. Now it's dying. I'm screaming, but you're not listening. Reaching, but you're too far gone. You stopped trying to love me, and I've been trying to hold on, but you stopped trying. Remember when you stay up just to talk, when you drive across the city just because, when my smile was worth the world to you. When did I become so easy to lose? Now your silence fills the space between. Your eyes don't light up when you look at me. I'm becoming just a habit you outgrew, a chapter you've already read through. I'm still here fighting for us both, but I can't carry this alone. You've already let go. You stopped trying, and I felt it like a door that's slowly closing. You stopped trying, stopped fighting for the love we had. Now it's dying. I'm screaming, but you're not listening. Reaching, but you're too far gone. You stopped trying to love me, and I've been trying to hold on, but you stopped trying. Was there a moment when you decided that I wasn't worth the effort anymore? Was there a day you woke up and realized you didn't want to do this anymore? I would have fought through hell to keep you, would have climbed every mountain, crossed every sea. Oh, but you can't save something alone when one heart's already let it go. Tell me, when did we become a task too hard, a race too long to run? When did loving me become a chore, something you don't wanna do anymore? You stopped trying, and it killed us every day a little less, until there's nothing left of what we were, just the ghost of how we were before. You stopped trying, stopped caring, and I'm barely still here, breaking. You stopped trying to love me, and I don't know how much longer I can keep trying. When you stop trying, stop trying. So this is how it ends. Not with the fight, but with indifference. You just stop trying, and I'm still here, still trying, but you stop trying. You stop trying, and now I have to stop too. Felt your heart tremble when I held you close. That last night we were together, like I knew something I didn't know, that this moment wouldn't last forever. Your pulse wasn't steady beneath my head, a rhythm breaking not quite right, like your heart was trying to understand that you were leaving before first light. Your body told the truth. felt you shaking though the room was warm. A tremor running through your frame like an earthquake, subtle storm. Your heart trembled just the same. I asked if you were cold or scared. You said you were just tired, but your heartbeat declared that something else had transpired. Your heart knew before your mind that you were leaving me behind. Your heart trembled in my arms. Your heart trembled along bills I should have recognized. Your heart trembled disguised as nervousness or fear. Your heart trembled so clear. Now looking back at what it meant, your heart trembled heaven sent, warning that I didn't understand. They say the body doesn't lie, that it knows before we do. Your heart was saying it's goodbye while I held on to you. The trembling was the fault line between what was and what would be. Your heart reading in the signs that you were done with me. I wish I paid attention to what your heartbeat said, to that physical tension, to the words left unread in the Morse code of your pulse, in the shaking of your hands, in your body's result of leaving someone where they stand. Your heart trembled and I missed it. Your heart trembled, I dismissed it as nothing more than passing feeling. Your heart trembled, revealing everything you couldn't say. Your heart trembled that final day we spent together, didn't know. Your heart trembled, letting go of me before you walked away. Your heart trembled, trying to tell me. Your heart trembled, setting you free. Your heart trembled, and then you left. Your memory bleeds into everything I touch, like watercolor running on wet paper. The lines I tried to draw don't mean much when you see through every layer. I can't contain you to the past. You spill into my present tense. These boundaries I made don't last against your influence. You stain every new beginning, color everything I'm living. Your memory bleeds through all my walls. Your memory bleeds, it falls in the cracks I didn't know were there. Your memory bleeds. everything I'll never again be whole without your memory bleeding. Your memory bleeds, I'll stop fighting. Your memory bleeds, inviting myself to accept the stain. Your memory bleeds like rain through everything I am and do. Your memory bleeds, it's true that you become part of my fabric now. Your memory bleeds somehow, and who